Hey, hey, do you hear what they're talking about over there? What? Huh? What are you talking about? I don't know. It sounds kind of weird. Make me a little curious, though. We should go over there. You want to go over there? Yeah, come on, let's go over there. All right, okay, let's go over there.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome again to another edition of Whispering at the Party with Neuvias. We're here for a special occasion to end out the month. We're here for our live quarterly tarot reading with Carol, a co-founder at Neuvias, joined by Haleigh Overset, another co-founder and also the CEO of Franki's podcast network.
Hi there, fam.
Hello.
Tonight I'll be your host, Murray Jackson from Australia. Join us as we deliver insights, wisdom, and love from our family. We look forward to forging ahead with you. So join us. Carol, we do this like traditional clockwork. So could you kick us off with one of those striking cards?
Yes, since we are doing our quarterly read, I'm going to take my old faithful here that I love and adore.
And Old faithful, I love it. That makes me feel like it came out of a pirate ship, and I dig that.
That's right.
What deck is that, Carol? What deck have you got? Your old trusty faithful. What deck?
The Rider-Waite. This was my very first deck, and so yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. But we will start off with what's holding for April. So let's see what April's got coming in, since we've already done the quarterly for January, February, March. So give me a second.
And hello, Margie, in the comments. Thanks for joining us. We're looking forward to the wonderful insights Carol has too.
Yeah, and I'm going to pull three. I believe that's what I did last time, just to kind of get a little bit of what is going to be happening for us. Yay!
Keep us in the flow of the Trinity. Sounds perfect.
Yes.
I love it. Yes.
So as you enter April, it does look like this is the Six of Cups. So it does look like you probably might be meeting up with some old friends and catching up with some past memories. So yeah, I think it'll be good, to kind of reminisce on some old childhood memories. And if you don't meet up with somebody from your past, then you might be reminiscing about how your childhood used to be and how you've come a long way and so forth. So that is kind of what is going to happen for you in April. I do see, however, there might be some type of fighting or something going on as well. So just lay low. Don't get into some fights or verbal fights, because it doesn't do anybody any justice. And that's what we got, the Five of Wands. Now, if you are single, this could also mean that there might be multiple suitors trying to advance vie for your attention, so to speak. So that's also a possibility. Absolutely. So whatever the case, I would not give too much information out, especially if you're starting a new endeavor or you're starting a new journey or a business, some type of business pursuit. Keep stuff relevant to yourself, just so you're not expanding that out to everyone, because not everyone needs to know all of your business. So it's just a kind of a precautious sort of thing. And the last but not least, we've got the the Five of Cups, which is sometimes it's saying, if you look at this card, sometimes it's a little like, problems may have arise. However, there have been some that have been met. Could it also be?
Could it also be multiple partnership offers in a business? So not just like suitors vying for you in a relationship, but for potential partnerships in business, which is also why be careful maybe who you are choosing to do business with for that reason, right?
Absolutely. Yes, for sure. And then, like I said, if problems should arise, some of them will go away of their own accord, because those have been settled. Two of them might still be up in the air. So just when you're doing some wheelings and dealings, be also cautious of okay, this is already done. I don't have to deal with that anymore. Let me go ahead and push forward to what I need to for the next round of health. Now, if you are in a relationship, there might be a little bit of bickering and quarreling, but just lay low. It's not the end of the world. The relationship's not going to be over. It's just, a little bit of tit for the tat. And so those little problems arise in any relationship. You have to work at it. So that is kind of what I've got for April as well. Business endeavors also, there might be a few little hiccups if you're in a business or starting your business, but you'll be able to overcome them.
Let's talk about that. That's amazing, Carol. What an insight to have here. What I'm seeing is, this big energy, this big energy that's forming for April. We're really good at discerning ourselves, individually speaking. We get really good at saying what's good for us, what's not good for us, what we like, what we don't like. I guess right now, coming into this next month, after this cleansing month of March, more than ever, it's really, really important and imperative that we take stock again, and that we hold an awareness of what's around us in our field so that we can use these higher levels of discernment, not only for ourselves, but for the people that we are connected to. We all have an impact on each other through this collective field. So taking that sentient accountability will serve you throughout the next month from the sounds of that card. Is there anything you can add to that, Haleigh?
Well, the thought that I was actually kind of having, because, we know I love the comic relief. That's where I like to live. And I'm thinking April Fool's Day is in April too, right? So that was, my brain kind of goes down the realm of, don't let any kind of warning energy that there might be here, like, trick your ego, your mind, that part of your personality that looks at that as like, oh, bad things are like, don't over sensitize. Is that what I want to say?
Analyze.
Like, don't overanalyze it. Like, being careful in the partnerships or businesses you're starting, or just moving forward with things that you're excited about, but in a sort of balanced way, is, it's always a good thing to move forward in that way. So don't let that little trickster April Fool's kind of thing, that, inner voice that likes to tell you that things are all going to maybe come crashing down, like that 5 of Cups that you were showing. Don't look at the things that are spilled, that you don't want to cry over spilled milk, and don't let that trickster voice get you. It's all going to be okay. And I bet in May, Carol's going to bring us some kind of tarot pull for some kind of happy ending that's starting in May, maybe. What do you got for us, Carol?
Yes, let's see. So let's see what May has to hold. But very good insight so far. So yeah. You know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. So maybe April showers cleanse some of that cleansing away, and we start off into, some beauty and stuff. So, all right.
That's right. I love
it. As I shuffle over here.
Somebody out there loves that ASMR, so do it.
Oh my God, yes, for sure. We have the 9 of coins. Hello, hello, hello. What is Ray?
Wow.
Yeah, so we're going to start to blossom in financial. So if you feel like the finances are not going the way you anticipate, oh my gosh, do not fret. Do not worry about it. Everything's going to fall into play. You're going to have enough money to spend how you need to of your own accord. Also, if I were you, I'd probably try to take a little trip and spend a little bubble on yourself, because it's much needed.
Oh, I love that. Treat yourself.
What advice. What a gift.
Everybody wants to
divine timing.
But you sometimes need it for yourself as well. The good news is, May, you're going to meet a lovely, lovely lady who has who is well-to-do in their finance area, and they're going to give you some guidance. They're going to help you. A very good ally to have on the forefront with you. If you are starting that new business endeavor and stuff, this lady's going to help spread her experience to you, and it's going to be worth your while to have this lady in your ballpark. So good. You got to love the Queen of Coins, and she's going to show you how to unravel and unfold for everything in the financial.
I gotta tell you on behalf of Alicia, because she's not here, but I can hear her higher self tapping me to say it. Like, yes to the 2 cards already we got with the powerful ladies coming in for us in May times. Like, that may the 4th be with you. Like, may the feminine force be with you. And like, let's just call it in on the 4th, some kind of magic, shall we? I'm gonna go ahead and like, universe, I'll bop you for that. We'll check in the next quarterly and see what you do.
Absolutely. And then Murray's favorite, the Hermit. I always look at the Hermit as
My favorite.
the Hermit's just an old counselor, old seeker, wiser, full of wisdom, full of knowledge, and they're ready to give you the information, as well as the Queen of Pentacles, give you the information that you are needing to push forward. Their words are highly valued, and I would heed to definitely listen to what this old seeker has to say to you. I'll say with the Hermit, it's also good to have some downtime within yourself, or that alone time, because doing a lot of things with a lot of people is also great, but sometimes you need to kind of just alleviate that a little bit, just so you can just enjoy your time and come back into refocusing for you. So yeah, that's what I got for May so far.
I'm going to do what I do best, and I'm going to encapsulate that, and I'm going to circle right back and bring it all around to where we are up to this present moment, the gift. So just so I can get that clear for all of our beautiful listeners and the ones that are coming forth. Hi, Mark. Hi, Lynn. Thanks for joining us. Going into April, at the side of March, we can be sure that it is the greatest time now to discern and to be more aware of what's in our field and how we're persevering with that energy, both receiving and giving. If we can apply this level of discernment equally, of thinking further than ourselves and thinking for the greater collective while doing these actions, we can see that moving into the following month, May, there's a lot of prosperity that awaits those who take those steps. That prosperity will come in the forms of flow, prosperity, and guidance. We can see that guidance is much needed, wanted, and willed, and we're working towards it, all of us, in our own pathways. So the advice here at the end is quite clear. Once we get this divine gift, be with yourself. Give yourself space. Sit with what you have and be in the present moment, because this is where you'll find your next steps, taking counsel with yourself and connecting with your spirit team to receive what it is that you desire the most. Well done, Carol. How about you, Haleigh? Do you have anything you want to add on to that?
You know what? My thought was I'd like you to just pull one more card and kind of see what else you can say. No, I did. Like, do we have one more card for like the bridge, the April-May bridge here before we hop on to the next month and get into June? Like June, I know you're like popping ready to go because all the good stuff's coming in May, but just wait your turn for one hot second. Give us one more card.
I'm going to pull from this deck that I do have called Trust Your Vibes. I think it gives us a little bit more clarity. Yeah, and another deck that I don't know how many decks. So let's just see what I know. Be flexible. Be flexible. So that kind of correlates with what Murray was talking about, and it does go into the whole effect of as you're going into April and May and so forth. Be flexible. Like, sometimes we say yes to a lot of things, and sometimes we need to say no to some things. So it's just saying basically to kind of just make sure that you're balancing out your whole world properly for each individual or whatever you're doing. Yes, be flexible, but at the same token, don't be over flexible. So yeah.
Be an undercooked spaghetti noodle. You want to be al dente is what we're going for, guys. Right?
Al dente. Al dente.
Be energetically al dente and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I like it.
Tagline.
There's it. It's a t-shirt.
And also pray. Pray.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Counsel.
Yeah, because sometimes people pray and they like, oh, God didn't, or universe or source did not hear me the way that I needed it to be. Remember, that is happening for your highest good. Whatever comes in your direction, and it's not exactly what you anticipated, know that it's for your highest good. Anything that we pray for, it has to be for your highest good. So
Absolutely. And to those listeners out there that have traditional belief systems and structures that have been expressed and shown and imprinted upon them, prayer doesn't always have to be a certain way or a certain act. Your presence is the gift, and your awareness and intention is enough to create a connection.
I appreciate that, because I think sometimes, I'm one who always advocates for being very diverse in your ability to, reach people with messaging, because not everyone necessarily follows one dogma or another. But that doesn't mean that we're not all connected and that we don't all have the ability to tune in to, that inner intuition that'll give you guidance and that'll tell you, that will help you to know when you're in the right spaces and when you need to. I don't want to say what. I'm going to turn it back to Marie here. What am I trying to say here? Don't let the labels and things that there are out there stop you from enjoying the present moment in your own way, or from connecting and asking in your own way.
I guess it goes back into flexibility. It plays back into flexibility. It's already hard enough following the rhetoric of society and the loudness and the compromises we make on our own accountability and integrity day in, day out to serve the people in our communities, family, and environments. That comes naturally. We are built on the back of self-sacrifice. So flexibility could look like forcing yourself to continue going to get in the car, to go to that place, even though you're tired, forcing yourself to read and reply to that email, even though you're not coming from the most authentic and filled place that you could deliver upon the most. So reserving yourself and having flexibility to shift and go back to create that presence is where the dynamic happens and allows you to come back and have the impact that we really want to have.
Well said. I agree.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I want to circulate back to prayer too. You can be in your car and just talking about what you want, or how not just being in the now, in that moment of prayer. Prayer doesn't have to be like, oh, I need to be at church, or I need to be, whatever, at this congregation to do that. No, just simply a few words and you're praying. Like, it's that simple.
And it can be your energy and the frequency that you emit too. Whatever frequency you're, emitting of what you want, even if you're not necessarily articulating it, the universe speaks energy, not just English and human language. So the universe does understand. And that's, again, your intuition and your trusting that there is something greater than you that does want you to enjoy your experience every bit as much as you want to enjoy your experience.
Absolutely. Yes, I agree.
I agree.
A body in motion stays in motion. Move forward even if you don't feel like it, Margie says. And yes, that is very true. Sometimes you just got to do the things and keep moving. Something will come, you guys. Like the river keeps on flowing.
It sure does. Never stops. Never stops.
Never stops.
That act in itself is flexibility. Not giving up, not procrastinating and stagnating, whatever it is a gift to the self. To trust the process and to keep moving against all odds, it can be the most difficult thing on an individual basis. So if you're doing that, you're already persevering. Continue.
Yes.
Carol, what do you got for us for June?
Okay, let's dive into June, and we're also going to leave a little bit of wiggle room today too, if anybody needs a quick poll.
Yeah, feel free to ask us for an extra card pull in the comments, y'all. Like, we're happy to interact with you as well as give you whatever perspectives and insights we have to offer. And we thank you for joining us for it.
Yes. All right. Let's see what lovely June has to offer besides heat. I'm just kidding.
I don't mind it. I'm okay with it. Listen, it done been cold where I'm at. I'm okay with it getting warmer.
I don't know about the 120-degree weather here in lovely Texas.
Oh, I was gonna say you can have that though.
So as I shuffle, the cards that I already read, I put them back in just to shuffle again. And you're not going to believe this, but we did get the 9 of coins.
Hey there, what's up, sis? How you doing? Like, she just wants to hang around.
Hard work pays off, doesn't it?
Heck yeah.
I love it.
I'm telling you, once that money starts flowing in on May, it's just going to continue in like a powerhouse flowing in. I'm like,
Faucets are open, y'all.
Somebody
I
out
love
there
it.
needs to hear this message.
yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh, here she is again. So yeah, so the money, I'm telling you, do not stress about money. Do not worry yourself about money. It's going to be fine. It is so going to be fine, especially with us
I love it.
in the deck.
Look at it. I love it. I love it when a lovely lady wants to hang with us. Like, please come join us.
Things are going to start.
We will share our beautiful energy.
Yes, she does. Lovely, lovely. Now this one is the High Priestess. Usually with the High Priestess, you want to listen to your intuition and stop second guessing yourself, because a lot of us tend to do that.
Respect the depth from Jason.
Respect the depth.
That's right.
Keep walking your adventures, sir. Oh no.
But yeah, so the High Priestess comes to us, intuition, guidance. There's a lot that the High Priestess can offer us. Many blessings that are starting to head into June as well. So unexpected things that are going to happen for you in the way as it should lay, as the cards lay, should I say. So yeah, just like I said, when I look at the High Priestess, it's just about intuition and guidance. Work smarter, not harder, right?
Work smarter, not harder, Mark Davis. That's right.
But it's saying for people who like want to ponder on something, do not ponder. Just let it flow. If there's something that comes immediately to your mind, just let that happen. And don't second guess it. Well, should I do this? Should I not? Should I go on that vacation? Maybe I should do it. Just do it. Just do it.
Just pick a lane and stick to it. Like, it'll be all right.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
Now, I will tell you, with the month of June, precaution preliminaries, just in case. This is the High Priestess. When I see the High Priestess, sorry. This is
the Empress.
Yeah, I'm sorry, the Empress. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said High Priestess. Empress.
Okay. Well, because we already had the High Priestess, but I keep thinking to myself, like, that's a lot of divine feminine energy again that we're getting here. Like,
oh my God, yes,
we got a lot of ladies hanging out. I love this. Like, come on in.
The kings are in the messengers and the knights are all taking a vacation right now. But the Empress,
that's why it's been crickets.
Yeah. The Empress, I'm sorry, I keep wanting to go back into hype, but the Empress is just saying, if you do not want to have a baby right now, please be cautious of that, because especially during full moons, because that's when that happens. Just a FYI, just to, for your information, if you're not in the mode for having a child right now, just be careful with that. That's the first.
Okay, how about energetically, though? If you're energetically looking to birth some kind of manifestation into the world, like, maybe those are good times to, like, be generating that creative energy towards whatever you're trying to manifest.
Yes. So it could also mean, that's one perspective, but it could also mean that the birth of a new idea, the birth of a new business. So it's a rebirth of something that's going to happen for you in a positive light, is what the Empress comes to us today for. So
Love it.
But yeah, so there's many blessings going to start once May hits. A lot of blessings are going to continue coming and flowing in the manner that they should.
I love it. I'm just gonna, any questions in the comments? I mean, folks, if you want to have an extra card pulled, do feel free. I do love it. I love all of this good energy.
Yes. Any questions?
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, maybe we want to just, for those of you out there who may be starting new businesses, like, there is a lot of, shall we say, there's always a lot of uncertainty when it comes to, like, the economy and the things that you're going to hear in the news. And yes, be cautious, but, like, can we maybe grab a little bit of a card pull on the sort of resilience that we can maybe expect ourselves to have. We do have good things that are coming. So like, I guess maybe do we have an extra card for the business folks out there to just support that kind of like hang tight, it's all going to be good. Like, what extra good sauce can you bring us, Carol?
All right, we'll pull it from the Trusted Vibes, because that's the one I really admired. The Trusted Vibe from Sonia. This one deck's from Sonia Croker. So let's see what we have for the business part, or what people need to know in the business adventure or their venues. Besides Spice Stock. I'm just kidding. So we got is name your higher self. So I would say in the business world with name your higher self, it's saying to let the way that your business is going to go, it's going to start flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing and flowing. So it's going to continue just dispersing in the manner that it should. Also, with that being said, there's going to be a lot of work coming and flowing through, and you're going to have so much going on. So if you're going to need a little bit of help, Neuvias does offer that as well if you're looking for stuff as well. So I just wanted to throw that out there. But yeah, basically your higher self is telling you like, hey, we're going, we're flowing, like now we need help. Who's going to be out there to help us? So trust that. So if you're
Beautifully said, Carol.
I love it.
Yes.
Beautifully said. That is, what a card to bring it all in, or rein it all in, as they say down here and down under. Choose who you are going to be. Marge Bigby.
Yes.
We are co-creators. We listen to each other. We read books. And some of us watch television. But at the end of the day, we are still co-creators. Choose. Use the gift that you were given. Free will. The greatest gift ever bestowed to any human being or any sentient. You've had a lot of energy here today. Great insights, new directions, and an overview. Integrity and accountability go hand in hand. They are the compass of authenticity. And as long as you stay with these parameters, you'll meet your next checkpoint gracefully, enthusiastically, and flexibly.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much for joining us. I do so appreciate all the comments too. Like, hey friends, thanks for joining us and playing along with all of our what would you say, crystal ball looking into the future games? I don't know if that's time is an illusion. Everything is here and now. So y'all just enjoy the wonderful wisdom and the good vibes that we have. We do thank everyone so much for joining us. Like, Carol, you've been awesome. Marie Angel, such a fantastic host. Like, y'all, you rock.
And please share your prosperity with your brothers and sisters.
Yes, because you're going to have a lot of it.
You're going to have a lot of it, so please share it.
Yes.
Hey man, sharing is caring. We love it.
That's right. Put that flow of money in the back burner, because it's going to be okay. There's enough prosperity for everyone.
There's enough to go around. Earth is endlessly regenerative and abundant, and so are we energetically. Y'all, it's going to be fine. Hang tight. And thanks for joining us, everybody.
See you next time.
Big love.